first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seated into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head-to-head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semi-final round. Wichita, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
We're on the road to Monster Jam World Finals 2025, Salt Lake City, Utah, July 4th and 5th. Make sure to get all the info at monsterjam.com. Getting ready for our first race in JCB Racing. Let's meet our competitors. Up first, we have Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. In competition, the other end of the track, we have Cody Saucier, Dragon. So Dragon, in the 7 times that they've met this season in head-to-head racing, has won every one of those races. A win right now for Scooby-Doo would be a game changer for this event and possibly the season. Scooby-Doo not too far to making some ground in the series. But here we go. Let's go green. Close race. Your winner is Dragon. Track looking a little slick in some of these turns, so drivers definitely going to have to make sure that they're paying attention to how they're taking these turns. Too much momentum, you're just going to be sliding in that turn. So Dragon wins the first race. We'll get to Gravedigger and Megalodon here in a minute, but we're going to jump to this third race, which is technically our second race right now. So up first, we have Devin Whitfield, Velociraptor. Going head-to-head with his teammate, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. They've met 3 times in racing this year. Velociraptor with 2 wins to Earthshaker's 1. Winner moves to the semi-final round. Earthshaker staged. Velociraptor staged. Here we go. Awesome race right there. Come from behind win for Velociraptor. Earthshaker had the lead until that final turn. Got a little wide in that slick spot, and that gave Velociraptor, as he ride on board with Devin Whitfield there, the opportunity to steal that win. So the winner of this next race will face Velociraptor in our semi-final round. Up next is Berto Trevino, Monster Mud Rottweiler. Taking on his teammate, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Jurassic Attack winning all 4 races that these two have gone head-to-head this season, looking to make it 5-0. With the way Berto's been driving this weekend, we could see an upset here from Monster Mud Rottweiler. Monster Mud Rottweiler. that is the first time Monster Mutt Rottweiler has beaten Jurassic Attack this season in head-to-head racing. So Monster Mutt Rottweiler moves to the semifinal round to take on Velociraptor. The winner of this next race goes to the semifinal round to take on Dragon. Again, the winner of that last race, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, moves on to the semifinal round to take on Velociraptor. Time for our final matchup in round one of JCB Racing. It's Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Tough competition going head-to-head with Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Riding on board with Ashley, who has been giving Gravedigger a run for his money this weekend. Gravedigger's won all 5 races. They've gone head-to-head. Let's see if she can turn it around. Your winner is Gravedigger. Slick track. A little tough for Megalodon in that last race, so our semifinal round will have Dragon versus Gravedigger and Velociraptor versus Monster Mutt Rottweiler. So Dragon getting that win over Scooby-Doo moves on to the semifinal round. Gravedigger gets the win over Megalodon, so we'll have Dragon and Gravedigger in our first matchup of our JCB racing competition in our semifinal round. Then Velociraptor beats Earthshaker. Monster Mutt Rottweiler beats Jurassic Attack. 2 races in our semifinal round, 2 winners as we get ready to lock in those final round competitors.
The Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. So the fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So before we get into it, I gotta know, and I want to hear you respond real big and loud, Wichita. Are you ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Next race featuring 2 of the better race records on the season for this series. Up first, with a race record of 39-16 this season, it's Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. And coming into the weekend with a race record of, I think it's like 42-11 now, it's Cody Saucier, Dragon. They've gone head-to-head in the final round. Last night, Gravedigger won. Let's see if he does it. Winner goes on to face on Gravedigger in the final round of our JCB race bracket of this next race. And he's 3-0 on his teammate this season. Let's hear it for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Could be an upset right here over his teammate. Let's hear it for Berto Trevino in Monster Mutt Rottweiler. So Velociraptor 3-0 this season over Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Velociraptor currently sitting third on the series. Would love nothing more than to face the black and green wrecking machine. Close race. Keep your eyes locked to the video board. For the super glue glued to the action replay, who will take on Gravedigger in that final round? Your winner is Velociraptor!
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race will take home the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. Wichita, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
He is taking the black and green wrecking machine to new heights from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Let's hear it for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. And he has the opportunity to do this weekend what all these other drivers wish they could do, take the win right now over the black and green wrecking machine from Las Vegas, Nevada, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. You see the onboard Devin locked in right now. When they were on the pod, they were hand gesturing, talking smack to each other. Gravedigger has been unstoppable at JCB Racing this weekend. Here we go. Your winner is Gravedigger. Another JCB Racing final win for Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. Practically unstoppable this season. And especially this weekend in Wichita, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger continues his dominance for Arena Championship Series West in JCB Racing. The competition was tough, but Gravedigger and Weston Anderson are tougher. Wichita, make some noise for your racing winner, Weston Anderson!
Weston Anderson, you're looking a little out of breath after that run. What was going on inside the cab for you?
You know, whenever we made it into that second round racing Cody Saucier, the rear steer started acting up on us, man. So Gravedigger's a little bit broke right now. We got to get it in the back, figure out what's wrong. But hey, we powered through. We got that racing win. This Wichita dirt is awesome, and it's going to be awesome for the next competition, too.
That's right. It's two-wheel skills, one of your favorites. So once we get the rear steer back in order, which I'm sure Team Gravedigger will be on top of it, what do you got planned for the last event here in Wichita?
I'm just going to come out here and get buck wild. That's all I can say. I'm going to get as wild as I can for you fans. I have a feeling we may be dealing with some issues with Gravedigger today. We wrecked it pretty hard last night. You know what? If we make it out for freestyle, we're going to wreck it twice as hard for you guys.
If you're ready for more Gravedigger, then make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
With that win, the BKT overall event leaderboard, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger in the lead with 8 points right now. Velociraptor in second with 7 points. Current tie for third with Dragon and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, both with 4 points. Then we have a tie for fifth with the folks who didn't make it past round one, Earthshaker, Jurassic Attack, Megalodon, Scooby-Doo, all with 2 points. As we get ready for our next competition and the next 8 points up for grabs, it is our two-wheel skills challenge where each truck and driver gets 2 attempts at their best tricks to get you to lock in big scores at judgeszone.com. Some of the things we're looking for: stoppies, hoppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. So get to judgeszone.com and get ready to pick our next winner. All right, I'm hanging out with Leo and Abram, and it's Leo's birthday, so everybody say happy birthday, Leo. That's pretty cool, and you came with your parents today, so you want to say thank you for bringing me, Mom and Dad?
Thank you for bringing us, Dad.
Awesome. We're going to play a fun game, and if you guys can help me out, get it right, we're going to hook you up with something cool. Sound good? All right, well, let's play a game. Let's see what we got on the screen here. We're going to jump into Name That Truck. So the truck's going to continue to kind of come to light there, and if you think you know what it is, then you need to let me know. And Wichita, help them out. If you think you know what truck is popping up here, scream it out. I see some purple and some, I see a BKT tire. Wichita, who do you think it is? All right, Leo, birthday boy, who do you think it is?
Gravedigger.
He says Gravedigger with confidence. Let's see. Boom! It is Gravedigger! My man, well, since you are just the Monster Jam Superman here, we're going to hook you up both with a dragon for the birthday boy, but also we got to get a Megalodon hat that's been autographed by Ashley Sanford for your brother for helping out. So make some noise for Abram and Leo, and happy birthday, bud! Up next is the two-wheel skills challenge. Again, each truck and driver 2 attempts at their best trick to lock in a big score from you at judgeszone.com. And as a quick refresher, too, this is what we're looking for: stoppers, poppies, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks. Who knows what we're going to see, but it's up to you to pick our winner. And for more on judgeszone.com, let's check back in with Taylor.
Thanks, Ryan. Yep, I'm here in the stands in section 121. I've got my judgeszone.com pulled out and ready to score our drivers. So for you fans here in the arena, go ahead and scan the QR code right there on the video board for me. It'll take you to a new web browser. That's judgeszone.com. You'll type in the city code, which is WIC. Press submit, and then it's time to score. All you've got to do is slide the BKT tire up or down and land on the score you think each and every driver deserves. You'll press submit once more, and then it's going to start to tabulate. It's going to add up everyone's scores here in the arena and average it alongside our expert judge. And when the 20-second timer runs out, we will then have a score for that driver. So remember, it's judgeszone.com. The city code is WIC, and you have 20 seconds to score. Are you fans ready to score the drivers here today? All right, then make some noise if you're ready for the two-wheel skills challenge.
She isn't here to solve a mystery. She's here to win this next competition. It's Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Nice popper, dancing around on those front two BKT tires, setting it back down, get ready for attempt number 2.
Monster Jam, let's make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. It is your first opportunity to score at judgeszone.com. Remember, you can scan that QR code on the video board if you haven't already. But hey, once you scan it, you do not need to scan it again. You got 5 seconds left to lock in your scores.
Watching that super glued to the action replay, popping the truck up onto the front two tires. The goal is to throw it in reverse so then you get a good balance, and then you can do some tricks after that. So the score is in for Scooby-Doo, and that score is 6.935. So you see the fan score, you see the expert score, we take the average, and that is a 6.935. So again, the criteria on the video board right now, picks we're looking for, you can see more of some of the different tricks in that Monster Jam yearbook if you've got one of those. Now we'll see what Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack has in store for our two-wheel skills challenge. Walking the tightrope right there on two wheels. Jurassic Attack, get ready for it. Finding that perfect balance point.
Wichita, make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Sounds like you fans really like that one, especially his second hit. So let us know just how much at judgeszone.com. And he's telling you to make some more noise and to slide that VKT tire up or down.
I think in that second attempt, he hit that truck balanced perfectly. He probably took a selfie and texted his mom, let her know that he's doing okay out here in Wichita. It doesn't get any better than that, and the skill and talent behind it, unbelievable right now. Score to beat, Scooby-Doo, 6.935. The score for Jurassic Attack is 8.516. Your new leader, Jurassic Attack. So 2 of our 6 trucks have put their best tricks out there in our 2-wheel skills challenge. Jurassic Attack right now sits in the lead. Score to beat, 8.516. And if you haven't locked in a score yet at judgeszone.com, it's never too late to join that party. Get your phone out, go to judgeszone.com, put in the code, and get ready for our next competitor, who is Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Riding on board with Ashley Sanford in Megalodon, you can see her right hand on the rear steer toggle switch, with her left hand on the wheel. Looks like she's got a big smile, ear-to-ear grin right now, too. Here we go. Looks like she's taking a different approach than some of the other drivers so far. Let's see what she's got in store. She was doing the no-wheel skills challenge right there. Megalodon getting ready for attempt number 2.
Put those Megalodon jaws up and make some noise for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Let's turn those screams into scores right now. You see Ashley is feeling really good about those 2 attempts. They looked great to me, but it is up to you fans. Judgeszone.com.
Super glued to the action replay. Right here, point of no return almost, but that truck came back down. Awesome tricks right there from Megalodon. Score to beat Jurassic Attack, 8.516. Score for Megalodon is 7.736. Right now, that puts her in second place. So wild stuff right there, like really on the edge for Megalodon. But not enough to take a lead from Jurassic Attack. Our next competitor, so close to taking that racing final win, would love to take a win in this competition. You are riding on board with Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. He can't hear you, he said. Somebody make some noise for Velociraptor. Steering wheel hanging out the window. Balancing on those front two BKT tires. Great stuff right there from Velociraptor. Another attempt coming your way. I like also that he used a different section of our Monster Jam pod. But now coming back over to this side. Used in the first hit what's called the 8-pack, the tires. Then we have what are three pipes kind of dug into the dirt that launched the truck up. As you're going to see right here, for Velociraptor, probably going to do a popper where he's going to pop those back wheels up. Get on board with Devin. Steering wheel out the window. Oh, he threw it out.
Let's make it louder for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Going to pick up that steering wheel. Didn't need that. But he does need you fans to score at judgeszone.com. Turn your screens into scores.
Super glue to the action replay using the 8-pack tire section to get into that popper right there. And then in a second here, you'll just see kind of casually the steering wheel hanging out the window. Almost ran it over yesterday. All right, scores in. Score to beat, Jurassic Attack, 8.516. The score for Velociraptor is 9.053, your new leader, Velociraptor. Four trucks down, 4 to go in our two-wheel skills challenge. Jurassic Attack now in second. Velociraptor, your leader. The score to beat, 9.053. If Devin Winfield, Velociraptor can hold on, that'll be a big 8 points towards the BKT overall event championship. Four tough competitors still to go in this competition too. So for Devin Winfield, he's going to be on the edge of his seat, Velociraptor, to see how it plays out.
Wichita, get ready. It's time for Dragon two-wheel skill.
Dragon bringing something we haven't seen yet in the two-wheel skills challenge. Back-to-back tricks. Here we go again.
Wichita, put your hands together for Cody Saucier, Dragon. Would have been a nice save had he made it, but not quite. What you fans think? Pretty spectacular, like Ryan said. We haven't seen that quite yet. Let us know at judgeszone.com.
Super glued to the action replay. First attempt, perfect spot for that wheelie, walking it up the pod, combo into combo, and that last trick, a bicycle that you see Dragon right now. So the scores are in. Score to beat, Velociraptor 9.053. The score for Dragon is 8.084. Dragon right now sits in third place in our two-wheel skills challenge.
All right, Monster Jam fans, we are going to play a Monster Jam game with some Monster Jam fans. It's called the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. All right, we're going to put some helmets up there on the video board with a trophy. It's going to be shuffling around underneath the helmet, but you got to keep your eye on the helmet holding the trophy. You guys ready?
Yeah!
All right, and hey, Wichita, you guys keep your eye on that helmet as well. You're all going to play, okay? Here we go. Let's take it up to the video board. And we're dropping those helmets. Uh-oh, keep your eye on it. I think I might have lost it. All right, we got helmet number 1, helmet number 2, and helmet number 3. Which helmet do you guys think it's under? 1. All right, we got a big 1 in unison. Let's find out. Oh, someone else. Devin's telling us 1, too. Oh, Devin! Devin Winfield, it was not under number 1. Let's see again. Oh, it was under number 2. Well, you know what? Devin Winfield told you the wrong number. So we're going to give you a prize anyway. You're going to go home with your very own Monster Jam playset. Here you go. Everyone, make some noise if you're ready for more Monster Jam-packed action.
Time to bark. Get loud for Berto Trevino, Monster Mud Rottweiler. Walking the dog, nice little Sunday stroll for Berto Trevino. Getting ready for attempt number 1, or attempt number 2. Lock your scores in at judgeszone.com and make some noise for Berto Trevino, Monster Mud Rottweiler. The dog out there doing tricks. He's getting out of the truck. Bark for him. There it is. Bring that big dog energy into Wichita at Intrust Bank Stadium, watching the Super Bowl, glued to the action replay. Just a great walk there. The dog on those two front BKT tires, setting it back down nice and getting a good roar from the crowd here too. Now we'll see if the roar means a big score for Berto Trevino. Monster my Rottweiler. The score is in, and the score is 7.378. That puts him right now in 5th place with 2 trucks remaining in our 2-wheel skills challenge. Velociraptor Devin Winfield scored a beat, 9.053. You better believe these next 2 drivers, he is going to be watching intently, fingers, toes crossed, hoping to take this win. Now please welcome to the track, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Wichita, not only the popper, but the slam, then the wheelie. Let's see what Gravedigger can do. Attempt number 2 in our 2-wheel skills challenge. Lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Keep it going for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. I feel like in that second attempt, he slammed the back of that truck down so hard that it shut it off there, which is unbelievable. These tricks that Weston keeps coming up with, and the Gravedigger drivers, we'll see what that means at judgeszone.com. So right here on 1 BKT tire. Great balance. All right, here we go. Scores are in. Score to beat. Velociraptor, 9.053. The score for Gravedigger is 9.625. That bumps Jurassic Attack to second. Your new leader, Gravedigger. So Gravedigger jumps to the top with 1 truck to go. They will take Gravedigger back to the pits, and we'll get the Northern Tool pit report in a little bit to see what's going on with the black and green wrecking machine. Discover why no dream is too big at Disney on Ice presents Into the Magic. Seek adventure in the great wide somewhere with Belle as she explores the beast-enchanted castle. Experience Moana's courage to embark on a voyage with demigod Maui to save her island, and sing along with Miguel and Coco as he follows the music in his heart. Be inspired by Anna's devotion with her sister Elsa on the journey to the North Mountain to stop the eternal winter. And watch Rapunzel and Flynn go to the great lengths to make their dream come true. Celebrate the magic of courage, love, and adventure at Disney on Ice. As Disney on Ice comes to Intrust Bank Arena in March. Get your tickets at the box office before you take off, and that'll be coming the weekend of March 8th. March 8th, Disney on Ice, Into the Magic, comes to Wichita, Kansas. Intrust Bank Arena, we're going to play our Monster Jam Mini Jams race, and I want you to pick your favorite truck. Yell it out right now. Who do you think is going to win this race? Is it going to be El Toro Loco? Is it going to be Gravedigger? Is it going to be Megalodon? All right, let's go green. All right, cheer for your favorite. Here we go. Gravedigger off to the early lead. Megalodon was in second, but now El Toro Loco chasing Gravedigger with the horns. Oh, El Toro Loco steals the lead. I don't think the black and green wrecking machine is going to let that happen for too long. Come on, Megalodon, let's go. There it is, Megalodon making the move to first. Final turn, here we go. Oh, El Toro Loco, your winner, El Toro Loco. If you thought El Toro Loco was going to win, make some noise right now. One competitor left who's ready for more two-wheel skills challenge action. Because our final competitor is ready to go, ready to do some work. It's Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Awesome stoppy, little moonwalk action from Earthshaker, Corey Rummel. Earthshaker lining up for attempt number 2. Big score to beat right now. Gravedigger in the lead. 9.625. Earthshaker needs a big wow moment. Score now, judgeszone.com, and make some noise for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. So 2 great attempts, lacking that wow factor, though, that we're really looking for in our two-wheel skills challenge, but great execution here of both tricks. So the popper, where right there, throwing it into reverse to make sure those back BKT tires really get up in the air so you can walk that Monster Jam truck. Great stuff from Corey Rummel. Question, though, is it enough to take the lead from Gravedigger? Score to beat, 9.625. Score for Earthshaker is 6.594. 6.594 puts him in 8th place. That means your winner is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Grabbing the second 8 points of the event, now 2 points ahead of Velociraptor, who has come in second so far in both of our competitions. Weston Anderson on his way right now to claiming his 3rd BKT overall event championship this weekend, and he's on the floor with Taylor Olivia.
Weston, those slap moonwalks seem to be becoming a part of your normal routine each weekend. I think the fans like it, but what about you? Where'd that come from?
You know, I love it. The truck so far does not, though. I think we have a locked-up planetary now. You know, it must just be a day that Gravedigger's going to break in every competition. You know what? We're going to fight it back. Me, Chandler, and all the other crew guys, we're going to jump in the back, get this truck back out just for you fans.
So then, in between time, I can assume you'll be back there with Chandler wrenching on the truck. But you've been able to make it back for this competition. Can we expect you back for Sky Wheelies?
Absolutely. You know, I love doing sky wheelies. I wasn't too sure about the contest when we first came out with it. Then I slowly fell in love with it. So y'all just better have your cameras ready when Gravedigger hits the track for sky wheelies, baby. We're going to get that thing as vertical as we can and try and get a little stanky with it.
Make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Right now, BKTO relevant leaderboard, Gravedigger in the lead with 16 points, Velociraptor in second with 14, Dragon in third, Jurassic Attack in fourth. You can see how the rest of the points currently are playing out for our 8 drivers. And right now, we're going to jump into Monster Jam halftime. Great opportunity to grab the gear to cheer for your favorite truck and driver, maybe some food, maybe hit the restroom, but don't go far. We still have freestyle motocross, sky wheelies, and Monster Jam freestyle. So we're going to take a quick break. This is Monster Jam halftime.
Wichita, welcome back. It's time for the freestyle motocross team to take to the skies. You all are in for a treat. If it's your first time here at Monster Jam, lucky you. And if it's your second time, fifth time, welcome back. You already know what's about to go down. These athletes come from all around the country and are getting ready to soar through the air, but they need your help, because the louder you get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. So on the count of 3, I need you to get loud. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Our first rider up the ramp was Chase Crabb. Coming up next, it's Billy Wilson. Get ready to make some noise, because here comes Dean Pate. And last but certainly not least, put your hands together for Jarrett LaRue. Wichita, I know you guys can do better than that. Let me hear you. That's what I'm talking about. See? The louder we get, the higher they fly, the cooler the trick. Let's go. Don't forget to take out those phones. And when you post your videos, use the hashtag MonsterJam and tag us. Monster Jam fans, it's 58 degrees outside, but I want to hear it burning up in here. Make some noise! Let's see, Wichita. Can you be louder than the bike? Let's find out. Whoa! We just got a backflip. Let's see if we can get another. Make it two! Back to back to back black flips. Make some noise one more time. It's time for the USFMX Best Trick Competition. Each 4 of these riders will have one attempt to soar from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. You fans will be the official judges for this competition, so take out those phones, go to judgeszone.com. The city code is still WIC, and you'll have 20 seconds. But before we get into it, I gotta know, Wichita, do you want more?
Yeah, loving that roar. So let's kick things off with a Wichita native. Make some noise for Chase Crabb up first. Riding his 450, and he's been riding dirt bikes for 25 years. One day wants to set a world record for the most cat puzzles completed in one day. But right now, looking for a big score at judgeszone.com. When he hits that runway, make some noise for that hometown high-flying hero, Chase Crabb.
Scoring is open for Chase Crabb. Go ahead and show him some love. Put your hands together, Wichita.
Doing what's called a heart attack. Keep one hand on the handlebars, other on the seat, pointing your feet straight up to the ceiling. We are seeing some of the wildest tricks in freestyle motocross this weekend from these guys. Absolutely loving it. Scores in. Score for Chase Crabb is 7.798. 7.798. Chase Crabb kicking things off in first place. Up next from Phoenix, Arizona, make some noise for Billy Wilson. Riding freestyle motocross now for 4 years. He's been all around the world backflipping that bike. And one day hopes to compete in the German pretzel cutting championships. Phenomenal stuff. If you've never seen it, look it up online. And again, as he hits that runway, we need to turn it up to 20. Make some noise for Billy Wilson.
Let's hear it for Billy Wilson. And it's time to score that effortless backflip. What'd you fans think?
With a little up neck in that backflip too, a little zest for Billy Wilson right there. We'll see if that means big scores at judgeszone.com. Scores in, score to beat 7.798. The score for Billy Wilson is 8.515. Your new leader, Billy Wilson. Up next, from Paso Robles, California, let's hear it for Dean Pate. Dean has won one of the 2 freestyle motocross best trick competitions we've had this weekend. Also, a member of the Barbershop Harmony Society. Got some sweet vocal cords on that man right there. As Taylor mentioned, the louder you are, the louder this trick is going to be. Dialing something in right now on his bike. He's got his extra set of kind of handlebar grips up. That means he's going to do something wild. Score to beat, 8.515. All right, Wichita, make some noise for Dean Pate.
Another backflip variation, this time by Billy Wilson. Show him some love. And then show him what you thought about that. Was it better? Was Dean Pate's, better than Billy Wilson's? Find out at judgeszone.com.
Backflip with a can. As far as the energy, the body, the motion, like all kinds of things going on. Wild to see these guys do these tricks. Scores in, score to beat, 8.515. Score for Dean Pate is 9.263. Your new leader, Dean Pate. Time for our final rider from Phoenix, Arizona. Riding with Monster Jam Freestyle Motocross for 9 years. Here comes Jared LaRue. Been the first ever live action sports show in Saudi Arabia. Really loves the vulnerability of caterpillars, but also flying through the air, so owns a butterfly farm. Jared LaRue, also a cancer survivor. There is nothing that can stop this man. Wichita, our final rider, get ready to hit the runway. Score to beat, 9.263. Make some noise for Jared LaRue.
Let's Let's hear it for Jared LaRue, your final competitor in the best trick competition. Let's find out what you fans thought, judgeszone.com.
I love a good old-fashioned tail whip. I mean, it's just wild to see how they can turn the bike in the air and bring it back for that landing. Just an absolute classic move. Score to beat, Dean Pate, 9.263. The score for Jared LaRue is 8.896. That means your winner, Dean Pate.
Shout out to you, Dean Pate. I'll have a word with you in just a moment. But for now, Billy Wilson, you've got something to say to these Wichita fans.
Wichita, how are we feeling today? Well, what we have up next is the Monster Jam FMX train, where we're going to try to get these bikes all up in the air at the same time in sequence. You guys want to see how close we can get?
All right, well, you can see they're gearing up. They're checking everything they need to check because you fans are going to get to witness a tradition here at Monster Jam. Like you said, we call it Monster Jam FMX Train. All 4 of these riders will fly through the air back to back in train formation. So take those phones out. Get those vocal cords ready because it's time to get loud. Here we go. On the count of 3, I want you to shake this arena. 1, 2, 3. That was good. But I didn't feel any shaking underneath my feet, Ryan. Did you feel the arena shake?
I did not. I think we can do better than that. Absolutely. I've heard it.
All right, Wichita. We're going to do a take 2. This time, I don't want to hear the bikes. I want to hear what you folks came here with today. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're talking about. Now this time, I think we should try to get more out of the FMX team. Do you want more? They want more. One more. They said they've got it in them. So take out those phones. Remember to tag us at Monster Jam and use the hashtag Monster Jam. You're not going to want to miss this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about, Wichita! Give it up one more time for your US FMX team. Chase Crabb, Billy Wilson, Jared LaRue, and your best trick winner, Dean Pate. Here with your best trick winner, Wichita, Dean Pate. Dean, you are no stranger to what you do, and it is very obvious by the easy effort that you put into each and every trick.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of practice goes into this back home. I fly back home, I go home and practice all week, and then I come to the shows and I come out here giving my 100 for you fans. Wichita, what you guys think?
Something I find so fascinating is that you, as a team, you're competitors, but you're also really close friends. The FMX sport in general is very tight-knit.
Yeah, we're brothers behind the scenes, you know. We help each other out, but whenever we come out here on this track and we're hitting the ramp, it's a free-for-all. So we're out here trying to do our biggest and best tricks, so we're out here doing that.
What would you say is the best part about what you get to do every single weekend?
Honestly, I think for me it's interacting with the fans, getting the little ones a aware of where they're at and encouraging them to come out here and live their dreams, honestly. I started out as a little kid in the stands when I was 3 years old, and I'm out here living my dream today. And honestly, it wouldn't happen if any of you guys showed up today. So thank you, Wichita, for coming out and supporting.
Make some noise one more time for your best trick winner, Dean Pate. It's time for the Monster Jam Sky Wheelie competition. Each driver will have one attempt to throw down their best Sky Wheelie performance. You fans will be our judges for this competition alongside our expert judge, so go ahead and take out judgeszone.com. Now, in this competition, you're going to want to pay close attention to the vertical positioning and the driver's ability to land that Sky Wheelie on the center of the elevated obstacle. You'll have 20 seconds to cast your scores. City code is WIC at judgeszone.com. But I gotta know, who's ready for more Monster Jam?
All right, make some noise. Bark loud for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Let me hear you bark and howl for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Let's lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. City code is still WIC.
Super glued to the action replay. The pup launches and we'll lose a little bit of the fiberglass too, but that truck ready to rock for our next competition. Score is in for Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and it is 6.679. 6.679. Great start to our Sky Wheelie competition. So just like you saw, we're looking for good air. We're looking for 90 degrees or more of that Monster Jam truck in the air. And maybe one of our drivers get a combo move too to really spice up that Sky Wheelie. Criteria on the board again for how we're hoping you'll judge at judgeszone.com. Height of the jump, creativity, vertical position, and more. And here's a man who is not shy when it comes to taking the spotlight of the winner's circle. Up next, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Gravedigger. As you can see, he is back in the game. So, you fans got to score. Judgeszone.com. You know where to go. You know what to do.
Big air for Gravedigger with that Sky Wheelie. Little pogo. Walks it on those back two BKT tires. And then gently down that side of the Monster Jam pod. Now we'll see. Here we go. Score to beat. Monster Mutt Rottweiler 6.679. Score for Gravedigger is 8.145. Gravedigger, your new leader. There's an opportunity, a window, if you will, for one of these other 6 drivers to take this competition win from Gravedigger. Still plenty of room for a higher score, which that score to beat Gravedigger, 8.145. Our next competitor has the opportunity to not only steal the competition, but possibly take the lead for the BKT Overall Event Championship. Tight competition so far this afternoon. Let's see what we can get from Devin Winfield as you ride on board with Velociraptor. He's gonna need to send it if he wants the top spot. Here we go.
Wichita, let's hear it for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Go ahead and score at judgeszone.com. Got about 10 seconds.
Huge air for that sky wheelie for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Let's watch that super glued to the action replay. I mean, the height on this, absolutely unbelievable. Maybe she could have jumped over one or 1.5 Monster Jam trucks right there. Awesome pogo, setting it back down. And now the scores are in. Score beat 8.145. The score for Velociraptor is 7.488. Right now, second place for Velociraptor. So Gravedigger holding on to the lead, 5 competitors left, and 5 competitors who know how to send their Monster Jam trucks in this competition. And if you haven't joined us at judgeszone.com yet, it's never too late to join the party and lock in your score for our next competitor. Been an ideal weekend for our next competitor, but let's see if he can shake it off and shake the earth. Up next, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker.
Let's make some noise for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Go ahead and score now at judgeszone.com. 15 seconds to do so. You know where to go. You know what to do.
See some guys holding up their Earthshaker Monster Jam truck that they got from the merchandise stand. Not huge air from the sky wheelie, but the walk across the pod there, getting a nice little wheelie out of that Earthshaker truck. Score is in, and the score for Earthshaker is 4.177. 4.177. Earthshaker right now in 4th place with 4 competitors in our Sky Wheelie. So the score to beat Gravedigger, 8.145. She won this competition last night. Let's see if she can do it again. You're on board with Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Lock it in, 10 seconds.
You would expect, like if you watch any shark programming, to see sharks flying out of the water like that, but you can't get it like this. Live action in your face. Super sky wheelie from Megalodon. Score is in. Score to beat Gravedigger, 8.145. The score for Megalodon is 8.517. Your new leader, Megalodon. Our next competitor, though, has a knack for the sky wheelie competition. And he's been hoping to take as many competition wins as this weekend, as he can this weekend. And he's starting to look good behind the wheel and really comfortable in his rookie season. But he's got a big score to beat. Megalodon right now in the lead, 8.517. So 3 competitors left in our sky wheelie competition. Again, the next 8 points on the line. Gravedigger coming into this competition for leader for the BKT Overall Event Championship. Next competitor, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Again, in his rookie season, really finding his comfortability in the seat in these competitions. Season started off rough, but the truck is working well, and he's working well with it. Here we go. judgeszone.com, and make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Score now at judgeszone.com. He's pumped up after that nice sky wheelie with a little pogo after it. Watching the super glued to the action replay as we wait for the score for Jurassic Attack. Big air. Nice pogo, and then this truck just sets itself down. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, hoping to take the lead right now. Megalodon, score to beat, 8.517. The score for Jurassic Attack is 8.295. Close, but not enough to take first place. Jurassic Attack sits in second. Two competitors remain. Megalodon in the lead, 8.517. Again, she won this competition last night. And this weekend has really made a charge for every one of these competitions in first place in this BKT Overall Event Championship. Our next two competitors, though, have over 20 years combined experience. All right, up next, this beast knows how to fly. So let's see what we can get from Cody Saucier and Dragon. Score now at judgeszone.com. Cody Associate Dragon with the combo there in Sky Wheelies. Not only the Sky Wheelie, but getting the slap wheelie out of it too. Watching the Super Glue glued to the action replay. Make sure to lock in your score at judgeszone.com. Good air. Nice bounce where he hits the brakes. So that way the front of the truck kind of hits to bounce back up, and then he hits the throttle to throw it into that wheelie. Scores in. Score for Dragon is 7.291. 7.291. Dragon sits in 5th. Megalodon holding on to the lead. 8.517. One competitor remains. And our next competitor, a Sky Wheelie expert. Ready to take the final the next 8 points, but she's got to prove it first. Here comes Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo! Lock in your scores, judgeszone.com. Keep it going for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo! Perfect vertical positioning, and the way she hits the throttle as she's in the air causes the bottom of the truck to almost come out from under her, and going past that 90-degree vertical mark. Awesome, awesome Sky Wheelie. Nice pogo, sets it down. We'll see if the scores are as big as that air. All right, here we go. Score to beat. Megalodon. 8.517. The score for Scooby-Doo is 8.701. Your winner, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo! With that win, Brianna Mahan gets 8 points added to her total for our BKT Overall Event Championship. And a great way to end the weekend here with a competition win going into the final competition of the weekend. She's on the floor and she's with Taylor Olivia.
Monster Jam fans, here with your winner, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. We call her the Queen of Sky Wheelies for a reason.
You know what? We've been struggling this weekend, so coming out here, the last event on Sunday here in Wichita, you know, we just ended up having to go out back because my starter broke right before Sky Wheelie, so the truck would not fire. But thanks to these amazing UNOH technicians, we got a new starter in there, came out here last, and brought home a win finally this weekend.
Finally, indeed. And you look like you are over the moon as we go into the final competition of the weekend, which is arguably probably the most anticipated for all of you drivers. So what can you expect from you and your competitors?
You know what, we've had a rowdy weekend so far here. I love coming out here to Kansas, and I don't know about y'all, but they don't call me the Princess of Carnage for nothing. That truck does not need to be in one piece for the rest of the day. So let me hear you, Wichita. Are y'all ready for freestyle?
With the end of that competition, Gravedigger still in the lead with 21 points for the BKT Overall Event Championship. Our points right now have Velociraptor in second, now 3 points behind. Jurassic Attack in third now with 14 points. Megalodon in fourth with 13 points. With that win, Scooby making a jump there, tied for fifth with 12 points. Then we have Monster Mutt Rottweiler in seventh, and Earthshaker rounding out the competition with 4 points. And our final competition of the event up next, Monster Jam Freestyle. You pick our winner at judgeszone.com. And for this next competition, Each competitor must complete at least 15 seconds of the freestyle to get a score at judgeszone.com. We're looking for use of all ramps, creativity, technical moves, combinations, wow factors, and so much more. So get ready for Monster Jam Freestyle. Hanging with Evan and Madeline right now. We're going to play another fun Monster Jam game and hopefully walk away with some really cool stuff. Do you two really like ice cream? Yes, yes. What about you? Do you like ice cream? Me too. So we're going to go head-to-head, a head-to-head challenge versus one of our Monster Jam drivers. If you can guess more flavors of ice cream than they do, we're going to hook you up with some cool Monster Jam gear. Ready? All right, we're going to put 15 seconds on the clock. When I say go, start guessing some ice cream flavors. Ready, set, go.
Strawberry. Mint chocolate chip. Vanilla. Cookie dough. Rocky Road.
We got 7 in there. All right. I think we got one more in there, too. He threw a couple out, so I think we need to add at least 2 more to that score there. But let's see which one of our drivers. There we go. That's what I thought. All right, let's get our driver up here next. Let's see who we're going to go against.
Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, Neapolitan, mint chocolate chip, cookie dough, fudge, chocolate, vanilla with sprinkles on it.
There we go. I think he just copied off of all of the ice creams you guys said. So with that, let's make some noise for our winners real quick. And we got to hook you up with something cool. So at first, we're going to make sure you go home with the Monster Jam yearbook so that way you can have that as a memory for all of the fun we had today. But also, I'm going to hook you up with our Monster Jam Showdown for Nintendo Switch. You can get it on PlayStation 5, Xbox, and more. Oh, man, little man's pumped over here. I see that fist. So here you go, you two. One more time, make some noise for our huge Monster Jam fans over here, Evan and Madeline.
All right, now it's time for each of you Monster Jam fans to kick off our Monster Jam Freestyle competition. So, take out your phones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going. Follow that beat. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle! in Monster Jam Freestyle. Waiting for your scores at judgeszone.com.
The way he just throttled right out of his pit stall. A man who is not too thrilled with his Monster Jam truck. Definitely put it through the ringer this weekend in freestyle. Great way to start our competition. And your scores coming in now at judgeszone.com. Corey Rubble and Earthshaker hope for some big scores right now. All right, scores in. The score for Corey Rubble and Earthshaker is a 6.773. 6.773 to start freestyle. Up next, we have Berto Trevino, Monster Mud Rottweiler. Let the big dog know you're ready for some freestyle. Come on, Wichita, bark at him.
Put those balls together for Berto Trevino, Monster Mud Rottweiler. Time to score at judgeszone.com. That puppy was jumping all across the track. What did you fans think? Let us know.
That freestyle looked like one of those pups that when you get home is just absolutely too excited when the owner walks in the door, when the puppy's human walks through the door. But Monster Mud Rottweiler, great freestyle. Will he take the lead, though, from his teammate? Corey Rubble, Earthshaker setting the tone before this. Scores are in. Score to beat Earthshaker, 6.773. The score for Monster Mud Rottweiler is 7.341. Right now, Monster Mud Rottweiler sits in first. After Sky Wheelies, she promised carnage. Now it's time to cash in that receipt. Here comes Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo!
What a run. Almost had an epic save there. What did you fans think? Go to judgeszone.com and let us know.
As she mentioned, she promised carnage. There's your receipt right there. So close to making that save, just running out of room here in Intrust Bank Arena. So a tough break at the end of freestyle for Brianna Mahan, but big energy and awesome moments. Here we go, score to beat. Monster Mutt Rottweiler, 7.341. The score for Scooby-Doo is... .248, your new leader, Scooby-Doo.
Monster Jam, I'm here in the stands with the super cool fan, Joey. Joey, say hey, Wichita. Hi. Hi, he says. Now, I have a surprise for you. You are the lucky fan of the day. But before I give you this special prize, I want to know which one of these Monster Jam trucks is your favorite?
Megalodon.
Megalodon. Do you know how to do the Megalodon jaws? Yeah, just like that. Awesome. And yes, Ashley was just up there cheering you on. Well, you have been chosen. There she is, wave high, as our lucky fan of the day. When you come back here to the Intrust Bank Arena, you are going to be going to see Disney on Ice. Here are 4 tickets to Disney on Ice. There you go. That's yours. They're going to be here March 6th through the 9th. And, you know, Fells Entertainment is the company that produces Monster Jam, and Disney on Ice is one of those shows that you're going to get to come back and see for free. But all of you fans, if you want to come to Disney on Ice here in just a couple of weeks, stay tuned into the video board to find out more.
Sale now. Playing Intrust Bank Arena March 6th through 9th. For tickets and show details, visit DisneyOnIce.com.
5 competitors remain. Up next, Cody Saucier, Dragon. Line it up for the Morgan. For the people, he nails it.
He might not be breathing fire, but he sure is on fire. Make some noise for Cody Saucier, Dragon. Lock in those scores. You got 10 seconds left. What did you think, Wichita?
Ended that run in kind of a Dr. Evil position there, stuck in between those 2 Monster Jam trucks, but hitting that Morgan and Morgan backflip. Big air, big response, crushing even some of the Dragon fiberglass. Cody Saucier is pumped up as we watch that super glued to the action replay of that perfectly executed backflip on the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. Throwing some of the Dragon scales into the crowd right now. All right, here we go. Score to beat, Scooby-Doo, 8.248. The score for Cody Saucier, Dragon is 9.668. Your new leader is Dragon. So now Dragon in the top spot, 9.668, the score to beat. If you want to win freestyle, the final 8 points of the event on the line for our winner of this competition. Velociraptor needs a big win if he wants to take the BKT overall event championship, and he needs Gravedigger to not have a great freestyle. But Cody Saucier, Dragon just set the tone for what to expect for our next 4 competitors. From Dragon to Triceratops, let's see if the Dino soars. It's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Put your hands together for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Scoring is open for Jurassic Attack. 15 seconds on the clock. Let's lock it in.
Love the way he ended that freestyle. Tim Hall Jr. out of the truck right now, looking for some love from Wichita, but that bicycle at the end, nice way to finish that up. Great air, awesome momentum, a couple technical moves in there too. Tim Hall Jr. pining for that top spot, but a tough score to beat right now as Dragon sits on top with a 9.668. The score for Jurassic Attack is 8.039. Right now, Jurassic Attack in third place with an 8.039. Dragon, still your leader, 9.668. 3 trucks remaining, including our top competitors, chasing after this BKT overall event championship. These next 3 freestyles are going to make the difference between who wins and who doesn't. He needs to lay down the freestyle of his life right now if he wants to take the win tonight. Let's hear it for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Not only does he need a big freestyle score, but he needs Gravedigger not to if he wants the BKT Overall Event Championship. Riding on board with Devin Winfield as you get ready to freestyle with Velociraptor.
Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. It's time to score at judgeszone.com. Let's lock it in.
Wild end to the freestyle there, but at least it came at the end of freestyle with the truck problems. But Devin Winfield, big air all over the course. And this, man, that's Velociraptor just bouncing on the ragged edge all over the floor. And then that's where it ends. The smoke closes out the freestyle for Velociraptor. So will it take the top spot? Score to beat Dragon 9.668. Devin Winfield, Velociraptor, waiting with bated breath, hoping for a big score. All right, the score for Velociraptor is in. The score for Velociraptor is 8.657. That puts him in second place right now. Great spot to be in with two competitors left in Monster Jam Freestyle before we crown our BKT Overall Event Champion. When you get home tonight, make sure to check out the details of the Monster Jam World Finals, Salt Lake City, Utah. July 4th and 5th, brought to you by the Utah Sports Commission, the biggest Monster Jam event every year. 2 days of racing, 2 days of freestyle, a whole handful of World Finals champions will be crowned. And if you've never been to World Finals, you go once, you're gonna go every year. Join the biggest pit party and the biggest event of 2025 when you get your tickets at monsterjam.com.
Wichita, get ready for Megalodon Freestyle.
judgeszone.com. Your freestyle winner last night. Let's hear it for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Really getting comfortable behind the seat, and this weekend a great showcase of what she's capable of. Last week taking her first ever BKT overall event champion. You're looking at a superstar in the making who's going to have quite the career if she keeps on this trajectory right now. But is it enough to take the lead? A big score to beat right now, but a great freestyle, so let's see what we got. Score to beat Dragon, 9.668. Score for Megalodon is 8.004. That puts her right now in 5th place. Again, a great weekend. Make some noise for Megalodon. One competitor remains. Where he places in freestyle will decide if he gets the BKT overall event championship for the 3rd time this weekend. It's time for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. That right headlight holding on for dear life. I don't know if it's going to last after this freestyle. Lock your scores in at judgeszone.com, and let's hear it for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Crew Chief Chandler West in the back talking to him. And one of those moves right there, that's something you'd see at Disney on Ice, the way he pirouetted that Monster Jam truck. This kid continues to come up with new and unique tricks every week. And you got to see it firsthand. The super glue glued to the action replay. What a twist in the air. All right, here we go. Scores are in. Score to beat Dragon, 9.668. The score for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, is 9.53, puts him in 2nd. That means your freestyle winner, Cody Saucier, Dragon. With that 8 points, we'll add it up, see who takes the win here today. Our winner won racing, JCB Racing 2-wheel skills challenge. Skyway competition had 5 points, got second in freestyle. As you just saw, your BKT overall event champion, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. I know we're in Kansas, but he brought that North Carolina barbecue sauce. The chef has cooked and basically put on a cooking class for these other drivers this weekend. Your BKT overall event champion is with Taylor Olivia.
Weston Anderson, as we were in the back there, a few of your competitors noticed, sometimes you start out a freestyle very slow and unassuming, but then when you get it into high gear, it's no turning back.
Man, I gotta blame it on this guy right here. He told me right before that freestyle run, he said, you know what? These fans, they spend their hard-earned money to come out here. You better give them a Gravedigger freestyle run. And hey, I like to believe we gave him just that, baby.
You definitely did. And like he said, Chandler, I was right there next to you as you were telling him what to do, when to do. Where does that talent come from?
Hey, I just know what to look for. Well, I make sure that truck is 100% every time it hits the track. That way he can do that every city, every chance he can.
It's the last event here in Wichita. What do you have to say to these fans here?
Man, these fans, even all the fans all over the world, they've supported Team Gravedigger for 44 years, man. Hopefully for 44 more. And I know all you old heads in the crowd will like this one. I want to thank you guys for every nut and bolt on my truck and every shingle on my roof, baby. That was Monster Jam!
Now, we're not going to let you fans get out of here without hearing a word from your Monster Jam Freestyle winner, Cody Saucier Dragon.
Hey, what a ride that was. Nobody else wanted to hit this Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. You know what? I was like, I'm lined up for it. Let's go. My boy Sean Schaefer is the backflip builder in Monster Jam. It is the best. Perfectly set up. A perfect setup. Truck thanks to my boy Kai Campbell. And a little bit of finesse with the right foot. Wichita, I know we're having fun, baby. 3 big old events. Thank you so much for coming out, man. I got one more quick thing to say. My boy Scott Hartsock was riding with me all season long, and we ain't done yet. Thank you, guys.
Love that shout out from Cody Saucier in Dragon, but more importantly, Wichita, you are watching the future of Monster Jam with Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. In his 4th season, what you saw today, imagine what he's going to do in the next 4 years. And he mentioned 44. He's got a long road ahead of him, and I'm excited to watch it all play out. And I'm excited for the Monster Jam World Finals, July 4th and 5th, Salt Lake City, Utah, brought to you by the Utah Sports Commission. We're on our way, and so is Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. Get your tickets for that at monsterjam.com. We want to thank the building here, InTrust Bank Arena, for all the hospitality. Wichita, you have been some of the nicest Monster Jam fans we have met all season, and we have just absolutely enjoyed ourselves this weekend. So thank you for all the hospitality and accommodations, and we encourage you to get home safely. Don't miss Monster Jam on YouTube every minute of every second. You can check it out on our Monster Jam YouTube Live. For Taylor, Olivia, and our entire team here with Monster Jam, I'm Ryan Lacoste. Thank you, Wichita, for being such a fun crowd this weekend, and we'll see you next time when we return for Monster Jam.